Hey Ascent Kids, we're so excited to see you here because we are at the Big Give Tree, and today is the beginning of the Big Give. We have challenged you to raise $150 to get 3 scooters for Logan's Christmas shop. But wait, we have already had some givers and we've got some big news, and I have my friends here to tell us a little bit more about it. So come on in, friends. All right, first of all, tell me your name and what grade you're in.
I'm in 2nd grade and my name is Addison.
I'm in 4th grade and my name's Jackson.
Okay, and we have Jackson and Addison here today because they brought in a really big gift. All right, tell us how much money you brought in today.
We brought in $530.
$530? Say it again.
$530.
That's right, that is incredible. Okay, Jackson, tell us, how did you get $530? Is it something you already had or something you raised?
So we raised it by raking our neighbor's leaves, and we set our cause, and we actually got more money for doing that, for saying that.
That's amazing. You had so much creativity in your generosity, and you raised $530. Can you tell us, why did you decide to bring it here instead of give it somewhere else?
Because we don't need the money. We wanted to give the money to the people that can't afford gifts for Christmas.
That is amazing. We're so excited. You are helping a lot of kids. So now that we have exceeded our goal, I think maybe, is the Big Give over?
No.
No way. So we always keep giving. So we're gonna change our challenge. All right, are you guys ready? All right, Addison, stick up our new goal. All right, Ascent Kids, our new goal is $650 for 12 scooters, and we're gonna change our ornaments to mean 1 ornament equals 1 giver. Okay, so I want you guys, while I keep talking, I want you to put your ornament on the tree and your money in the box. Okay, we are so proud of these guys. They have had so much creativity and generosity. They are putting it into action. And so now we're inviting the rest of you to join in, all right? We want 100% participation from all of our Ascent Kids to come and be generous and give and help kids have an amazing Christmas so they have a gift to open, right? That would be pretty amazing. Is there anything else you want to say to all of our friends?
Well, just keep giving. Even if we reach the goal, why not just shoot for another goal?
I love that. Do you want to say anything? No. Okay, awesome. Even if each of us gives just a little bit, together we can do a whole lot, and we are so proud of you. So on your marks, get set,
Go.
go.
Hey friends, we just want to say thank you for all of your amazing attitude of bringing in your money for the Big Give. Way to go, friends. We are wrapping up this month-long big idea of generosity.
That's right, and today we are talking about putting love in action, which so many of you are doing, and we are going to look at how Jesus actually showed us how to give. He is our best example always. So before we wrap up this big idea of generosity, let's stand on up to our feet and let's worship together.
You Hey guys, welcome in. This week we're talking about generosity and all the unique ways you can give. Oh, want some?
Hey guys, welcome to Story Lab. I'm Sebastian.
And I'm Skylar.
This month, we're talking about how everything we have is a gift from God. Speaking of which, snack much?
It's for my health.
Oh, high fructose corn syrup? Monocalcium phosphate?
Special delivery snacks. I am required to snack today.
How's that?
First time blood donor. Thank you very much. I gave blood today at the blood drive.
Many teenagers and adults can give half a liter of blood to help someone who is sick or has an accident. The person who donates will quickly replace that blood with new blood cells.
Way cool. How was it?
I was kind of nervous, but it wasn't so bad. And the snacks were the bomb.
Seems like you've added a few.
Snacking and drinking lots of fluids will help me make new blood cells.
Look at you giving blood and saving lives.
Thanks. I do feel kind of heroic.
Especially when you think about all the awesome stuff that blood can do.
It only takes a few minutes, and it's a big deal for someone else.
I want to know more. Let's make it! Today, we're making our very own blood model in a bottle.
Blood model in a bottle. Try saying that 10 times fast.
Blood model bottle, blood model
Joking.
bottle.
Moving right along.
Right. Our blood is pretty much the most amazing special delivery service of all time. We're gonna need corn syrup, cinnamon candies, uncooked lima beans, rice, and a large jar or bottle. Mind reading the instructions?
On it. Step 1. Fill the jar about 2/3 full with corn syrup.
The corn syrup represents plasma. Plasma is the part of your blood that carries around all of the other elements. It makes up about 55% of your blood.
Step 2. Add a good bit of cinnamon candies.
The cinnamon candies represent red blood cells. Red blood cells carry oxygen from the lungs through the whole body. Kind of like a food delivery service, but for air.
Just like tiny little pizza delivery people. Step 3. Add a few lima beans.
These represent white blood cells. You only have about 1 white blood cell for every 700 red blood cells. But these guys are the super bodyguards of the blood. They fight off diseases and bacteria to keep you healthy and strong.
Definitely want to keep them happy. Step 4. Add rice.
This is the final component of our blood. Platelets. Platelets form clots to help stop bleeds when we get hurt.
Oh, like a scab.
Now, we just cap off our model and we're good to go.
Hard to believe a couple little drops of blood can do so much.
Literally can't survive without it.
Definitely makes me want to give blood again sometime.
Speaking of giving, it's time for...
The story before the story.
Today we're in 1 John. 1 John was written by, you guessed it, John.
The same John who was one of Jesus' closest friends and recorded a full account of Jesus' life.
In this letter, John wrote to some Jesus followers.
Who were up against some big problems.
False teachers were preaching untrue things about Jesus.
John wrote to encourage the believers by sharing God's amazing love for us in sending Jesus.
And how we can become more like Jesus as we follow him.
Which is where our story starts.
Take it away.
Hey everyone, I'm Padma, and I can't wait to dig into God's Word with you. We start out with this line from 1 John.
We know what love is because Jesus Christ gave his life for us.
Love is a word we hear all the time. I love your shoes. I love ice cream. I love this song. But John goes deep fast because real love isn't just a momentary feeling. Jesus showed us that real love is action. Jesus lived his whole life for the people around him. He gave his time, his energy, and his compassion. Jesus could have demanded that everyone serve him, but instead, he took on the role of a servant and washed his friends' dirty feet. In the end, Jesus made the greatest demonstration of love ever when he gave up his life so that we could be in relationship with God. We know what love is because Jesus Christ gave his life for us. It's a mind-blowing act of generosity. And John went on to say,
So we should give our lives for our brothers and sisters.
because Jesus gave his life, it means we can give our lives. Gotta be honest, that sounds really intense. But John wasn't finished.
Suppose someone sees a brother or sister in need and is able to help them. And suppose that person doesn't take pity on these needy people. Then how can the love of God be in that person?
Did you hear that? Giving your life to show God's love doesn't have to be dramatic. In fact, most of the time, giving your life is a lot of small, ordinary moments. It starts with paying attention to the people around you. First, you see a need. Maybe you're rushing to get to the car, but you see your little sister is having a hard time with her shoes. Instead of just leaving her to struggle, you can give a few moments to help her tie them.
Hey, let me help.
Or maybe you see the cafeteria lady looks kind of stressed out. Instead of just rushing to go eat your pizza, you can take a moment and give her a smile.
This looks really great. Thanks for all you do.
When you ask God to show you ways to give, you'll see needs all around you. From someone who needs a warm jacket, to a new kid who needs a friend, to your teacher who really just needs everyone to be quiet and listen. This is a broken world, and you can't fix everything, but you can make a big difference to those around you as you choose each day to give a helping hand or share your time. John finished by reminding the Jesus followers,
Dear children, don't just talk about love. Put your love into action. Then it will truly be love.
when we follow Jesus, we put love into action. We have the amazing opportunity to give up our lives in big and small ways each day to tell a beautiful story about God's generosity to the world. The end.
Honestly, giving up my life has always sounded kind of big.
Like going around the whole world to talk about Jesus.
Sometimes God calls us to really big things, but for most of us, most days, it's all about being generous in the small things.
So,
What's our part in this story?
The most important thing we can do every single day is look to Jesus and ask God to help us become more like Jesus.
Jesus was incredibly generous.
Generosity is making someone's day by giving something away.
Jesus was all about giving. He's all about love in action.
That's right. We talk about Jesus giving up his life on the cross. It was the greatest act of love ever. But Jesus had already been giving up his life every single day as he gave his time and his compassion to meet the needs of the people around him.
So you don't actually have to go somewhere to do that?
Exactly. God could call you to that someday. But right now, God has put people in your life who need your help.
Your family,
People in your neighborhood,
kids and teachers at school.
coaches and friends in your activities, and at church.
When you keep your eyes open, God can show you ways to give. It might be sharing a toy.
It might be putting down your game to give a few minutes of your time,
It might be sharing some encouraging words.
or something you can create, like a story, a drawing, or even a song,
It all starts with looking to Jesus.
and asking God for help.
Thanks for giving me your time. and I'll see you next time.
Bye. So here's the thing. Jesus showed us how to give.
Jesus gave everything for us. And because he gave, we can give to others too. Like our time, our encouraging words, even our snacks.
Right now, I'm thinking I need to give something special.
What's that?
I think I need to give my blood cells some special delivery healthy snacks.
Good call. Thanks for joining us in the Story Lab. See you next time.
Want some?
Yes?
Mushroom chips?
Thanks so much for joining us, friends, as we wrapped up November's big idea. We hope you have a fantastic Thanksgiving.
That's right, and we'll see you next Sunday as we officially start the Christmas season. We cannot wait to see you then, and don't forget, the big give continues, so bring in your money, and we'll see you then.